Good evening. Nearly all men can stand adversity, but if you want to test a man's character, give him power. Welcome to BMC News Live in English, brought to you by Al Hilal Hospital and Medical Centers. I am Vinod Narayan, joining you with the daily news updates. Today's headlines. Hungarian president started visiting Bahrain today. The International School Sports Federation Bahrain 2024 logo unveiled. UAE to host 71st Miss World 2023 pageant. All passengers of UAE must declare currencies, assets and jewellery valued over dirham 60,000. India's Income Tax Department conducted tax raids on BBC offices. News in detail. Hungarian president started a visit to Bahrain today. The President of Hungary, Her Excellency Katalin Novak, started a visit to Bahrain on Wednesday. The royal court has announced the Hungarian president will hold talks with His Majesty King Hamad bin Isa Al Khalifa on bilateral relations and the latest regional and international developments. In its statement, the royal court welcomed Bahrain's illustrious guest and her delegation and wished them a pleasant stay in the kingdom. His Majesty the King received senior royal family members on National Action Charter anniversary. His Majesty King Hamad bin Isa Al Khalifa received in the presence of His Royal Highness Prince Salman bin Hamad Al Khalifa, the Crown Prince and Prime Minister, senior royal family members at the Al Sakir Palace. Senior royal family members extended to His Majesty the King deepest congratulations on the 22nd anniversary of the adoption of the National Action Charter, expressing utmost pride in the wide-ranging achievements attained by the kingdom in all fields and the advanced position it has reached at the international level. His Majesty the King welcomed senior royal family members and exchanged with them congratulations on the dear national occasion, expressing thanks and appreciation to them for their noble patriotic feelings. Sustainable Development Minister stressed the youth's role in achieving sustainable development goals. Minister of Sustainable Development Noor bint Ali Al Khulaif stressed the great importance accorded to the youth in Bahrain, being the pillar of the nation and its future. She noted the directives of His Majesty King Hamad bin Isa Al Khalifa and the follow-up of His Royal Highness Prince Salman bin Hamad Al Khalifa, the Crown Prince and Prime Minister, to develop the capabilities of the youth according to well-defined strategies and programs. The Minister was speaking during her participation in a panel discussion on devoting the power of the youth to accelerate achievement of the Sustainable Development Goals 2030. She pointed out the support given to the youth by His Highness Sheikh Nasser bin Hamad Al Khalifa, the Representative of His Majesty the King for Humanitarian Work and Youth Affairs, Chairman of the Supreme Council for Youth and Sports, and His Highness Sheikh Khalid bin Hamad Al Khalifa, the SCYS First Deputy Chairman, President of the General Sports Authority and President of Bahrain Olympic Committee. The discussion session convened during the World Government Summit 2023 in Dubai. ICT projects and initiatives focused on national skills development. Information and E-Government Authority Chief Executive Muhammad Ali Al Qaid participated in the World Government Summit 2023 hosted by United Arab Emirates during 13th to 15th February 2023 in Dubai City. WGS 2023 was remarked with the participation of key government leaders, ministers, senior officials, policy makers and global experts from governments, private sector and NGOs from more than 150 countries around the globe. IGF Chief Executive praised the well-organization of the United Arab Emirates for this remarkable event, which has been held under the theme Shaping Future Governments and aims at the exchange of knowledge and expertise to contribute to the government development across the world. In addition to address the most prominent current and future global challenges to improve people's quality of life. As part of WGS 2023, Al Qaid participated in the Future Work of Forum organized on the second day of the summit in a panel discussion under the theme The Future of Employment, Skills and Strategies for Success. The International School Sports Federation Bahrain 2024 logo unveiled under the patronage of His Highness Sheikh Khalid bin Hamad Al Khalifa, First Deputy President of the Supreme Council for Youth and Sports, President of the General Sports Authority, President of Bahrain Olympic Committee, the International School Sports Federation Gymnasiad Bahrain 24 logo was officially launched on Monday. The logo was launched in a ceremony at the Bahrain National Theatre in the presence of a number of senior officials, ambassadors and foreign heads of missions residing in the Kingdom of Bahrain. His Highness affirmed the Kingdom's readiness to host the largest sports event in terms of the number of participants in October 2024, stressing that this event is made possible due to the generous care accorded to the youth and sports sector by His Majesty King Hamad bin Isa Al Khalifa. His Highness expressed hope that the event would contribute to accentuate new school talents that support sporting clubs and the national team and further achieve sports-related goals. He stressed that Bahrain's hosting of this event is an extension of the outstanding successes of the Kingdom's record in organizing international sporting events. LMRA, NPR and the Southern Police Directorate conducted joint inspection campaign. The Labour Market Regulatory Authority conducted a joint inspection campaign in the Southern Governorate in coordination with the Nationality, Passports and Residence Affairs of the Ministry of Interior and the Southern Governorate Police Directorate. The campaign resulted in reporting a number of violations related to the labour market and residency laws into a effort for legal action. The LMRA stressed its commitment to report any violation through a continuous and intensive inspection plan in cooperation with the relevant government entities. Now we will be back after a very short break.
The 16th branch of Megamart and Macromart supermarkets in Bahrain has opened in Sahla. The best offers are available to the customers at affordable rates. Everyone is welcome. During and around the opening day, a variety of fish including salmon, meat and dairy products, roastery, frozen items, food and non-food items, groceries, fruits and vegetables, electronics, garments and ready-to-eat food items are available to the customers at affordable rates. Hearty welcome to all. Megamart and Macromart, your favorite shopping destination.
വാട്ടിയ വാഴയിലയിൽ കുത്തരിച്ചോറും പരിപ്പും പപ്പടവും സാമ്പാറും അവിയലും തോരനുമൊക്കെയായി ഒരു പൊതിച്ചോറ് കിട്ടിയാലോ? കൊതിച്ചു നിൽക്കാതെ വരൂ മോനോ ലൗഞ്ച് ആൻഡ് റെസ്റ്റോറന്റിലേക്ക്. സൗത്ത് ഇന്ത്യൻ, ചൈനീസ്, ഗ്രിൽ തുടങ്ങിയ വ്യത്യസ്ത രുചിഭേദങ്ങൾ നിങ്ങൾക്ക് ആസ്വദിക്കാം ഫാമിലി ഫസ്റ്റ് ക്ലാസ് റെസ്റ്റോറന്റായ മോനോയിൽ നിന്നും. കൂടാതെ പാർട്ടി ഹാൾ, പ്രൈവറ്റ് പാർക്കിംഗ്, ലൈസൻസ്, ഷീഷ, ലൈവ് മ്യൂസിക് എന്നിവയും ലഭ്യമാണ്. മോനോ ലൗഞ്ച് ആൻഡ് റെസ്റ്റോറന്റ് after Siam Garage, Lulu Dana Mall Road, Burhama. Contact number 7793 4111 3363 4111.
Welcome back. Saudi Arabia to host FIFA Welcome back. Saudi Arabia to host FIFA Club World Cup 2023. Saudi Arabia has been announced by FIFA as the host of the next edition of the FIFA Club World Cup, with the tournament scheduled from 12th to 22nd December 2023. The staging of the coveted competition signals to the latest major international sports event to be hosted by the country and builds further on the huge positive momentum behind Saudi football in the men's and women's games at all levels. The decision was made at a FIFA Council meeting on Tuesday, 14th February 2023, and comes only a few days after Al Hilal faced Real Madrid, having become the first winner of the AFC Champions League and the first Saudi club to reach the final of the tournament. Saudi Arabia will be only the sixth host of the competition since its inception in 2000. UAE to host 71st Miss World 2023 pageant. For the first time, Miss World will be held in the UAE. It was announced on Monday. This will mark its first foray into the Middle East and will be the first time it's being held. Miss World Limited chairperson Julia Morley made the announcement on Instagram, saying she's delighted over the decision to host the 71st beauty pageant in the Emirates. For the details to follow, she added, referring to a date and venue for the pageant. The last pageant was held in March last year in Puerto Rico, where Polish beauty queen Karolina Bielawska was named Miss World 2021, beating runners of Miss USA Sri Saini and Ivory Coast's Olivia Yes, who was favourite to win. Contestants from 98 countries took part in Miss World 2021, including Khadija Omar, Somalia's first candidate. To enter, contestants must be unmarried between the ages of 17 and 27 and be a resident of the country they represent. All passengers of UAE must declare currencies, assets and jewellery valued over dirham 60,000. All passengers travelling into or out of the UAE with more than dirham 60,000 or an equivalent amount in any other currency, financial assets, precious metal or stones must declare it to customs officers. The Federal Authority for Identity and Citizenship, Customs and Port Security in the UAE has issued a reminder to travellers and said it is essential that all travellers adhere to customs procedures as prescribed by the customs law to ensure safe travel. The authority reiterated that there is no cash limit for passengers travelling to or from the UAE, but any amount exceeding dirhams 60,000 must be declared. According to the disclosure system in the UAE, each family member over 18 years of age while travelling into and out of the country has the right to carry an amount not exceeding dirham 60,000 or its equivalent in foreign currency without disclosing it to customs officers. Also, the cash and other precious items carried by passengers under the age of 18, including children and adolescents, shall be added to the set limit of their parents or accompanying adult family members. The authority said it had launched the online system to disclose cash and other financial instruments or precious metals of stones via the ICA website and its smart mobile application to enable travelers to complete the disclosure process and register their data easily and from anywhere in a few minutes before and during their travel. The move is to provide a safe and comfortable travel journey to and from the UAE. Magnitude 6.1 quake struck off New Zealand's coast. A magnitude 6.1 earthquake struck New Zealand near Wellington on Wednesday at a depth of 48 kilometers, government seismic monitor GeoNet said. The earthquake's epicenter was 50 kilometers from the town. A witness felt a strong shaking that lasted several seconds in the capital of Wellington, Reuters reported. New Zealand lies on the seismically active Ring of Fire, a 40,000-kilometer arc of volcanoes and ocean trenches girdling much of the Pacific Ocean. This comes after Cyclone Gabrielle caused significant damage across the North Island this week, leaving 4 people dead, more than 10,000 people displaced, and widespread damage. Cyclone Gabrielle moved away from New Zealand. Recovery efforts begin. Cyclone Gabrielle weakened and moved away from New Zealand on Wednesday as the country started to assess the damage caused by the significant flooding, landslides and high winds that left 4 people dead and displaced thousands from their homes. Gabrielle, which reached New Zealand on Sunday before making its way down the east coast of the North Island, cut off entire towns, washed away farms, bridges and livestock, and inundated homes, stranding people on rooftops. Residents in hard-hit areas are now being asked to conserve water and food because of fears of shortages after the cyclone forced New Zealand on Tuesday to declare a national state of emergency for only the third time in its history, Reuters reported. India's Income Tax Department conducted tax raids on BBC offices. India's Income Tax Department on Tuesday raided the offices of the BBC in the capital Delhi and 20 other locations across the country. A team of 15 officials from the tax department arrived at the BBC offices near Connaught Place, the British-era main commercial hub in New Delhi, at around 11:30 a.m. They conducted a survey related to alleged tax evasion links. The BBC offices in New Delhi released a statement on Tuesday confirming that the income tax authorities are currently at the BBC offices in New Delhi and Mumbai and are fully cooperating. The office complex was closed and no one was allowed to enter or leave the 18-story office complex. Police were seen moving into the office complex, which was cordoned off from visitors. The phones of employees were confiscated by officials who reportedly were checking documents related to business operations and accounts. Raids were conducted at 2 offices in Mumbai, the financial capital city. Employees who were there were asked to leave and others were asked to work from home. With that, we come to the end of today's news. Stay tuned for daily news updates in BMC News Live English at 7:30 p.m. every day. I am Vinod Narayanan signing off from BMC News Live. Good night.